Hey, fourth grade. Welcome to another edition of Language for Thursday, April 2nd. So far we have diagrammed verbs, we have diagrammed nouns, we have diagrammed pronouns, we have diagrammed multiple nouns and multiple pronouns, which gives us either the pencil or the fork or more. And now it is time to add another part to your lightsaber in your quest to become a Jedi master of diagramming, because we're going to start diagramming adjectives. So let's just dive right into it. Take a look at the screen. And up until now, we've always done, going through the process of what we've always done. First things first, we need a subject predicate line. And that's going to go right there, because I can't puppy something, but I can sleep, and slept is the past tense of sleep. So underlining that twice. Who slept? The puppy slept. But now an adjective, and remember, adjectives are things that describe nouns, people, place, things, or ideas. And remember those three words that are always, 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 always going to be an adjective, because they're articles, a and the. What kind of puppy? The new puppy. What sort of puppy, or which puppy I should say, the puppy. All right, now let's set up our diagram. We've got our line and our subject predicate line, and we can just stick the verb on the verb side, because remember, unless we're talking about a helping verb, it's a one word per line situation. Slept goes on the verb side, puppy goes on the noun side. But now we have two more words that we need to take care of. We have the and new, both adjectives, but we've been talking about all this time that you can't put more than one word on a line unless it's a helping verb. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to make what we call parking spaces. Coming off the noun side, because it's describing the noun, not the verb, we're going to put in parking space, and that's what's going to, and both of those are showing that it's describing the noun. Order matters, just like before. So which puppy? The puppy. What kind of puppy? New puppy. So now I have every word accounted for in my diagram. And if I wanted to, I could just start with the diagram, and I could go backwards and figure out the sentence. So again, in order to take care of the adjectives, we're putting in what we call parking spaces. Let's try another one. This is real fast. Chance and I had lunch together just earlier today, as a matter of fact. All right, same thing. Subject predicate line is going to go after teacher, before ate, because you can eat, past tense, but you can't teach or something. Who ate? Teachers. Actually, I should do that. Teachers ate. And then describing, again, we're describing the noun, describing teachers. So what kind of teacher? The short teacher. Which kind of teacher? The tall teacher. Which teachers? The teachers. And then, you've probably already noticed there's a conjunction, so we'll circle it just like we always do. Starting the diagram, and first things first, let's take care of the verb, and the verb is going to go on the verb side, ate. Teacher is going to go on the noun side. We've got 1, 2, 3 parking spaces that we need to take care of, so let's do that. But now, we still have to take care of that conjunction. We can't just leave the conjunction. What are we going to do? We make dotted lines if we're talking about a pencil, but we don't have that pencil in between. So what are we going to do? We're still going to make a dotted line, but we're going to put a dotted line in between the second and third parking space, because that's where the and shows up in the sentence. Think of it as like the division, the concrete division that you don't want to run into when you park someplace or when your parents park someplace. So still, order matters. The, tall, and short. All of them are describing teacher, which tells us, yep, we're good to go. Let's do one more example and then we'll get to our assignment today. So now what's going to happen if we come across a sentence where we've got both a pencil going on and we've got adjectives? Same thing. Here comes my subject predicate line because I've got a verb. And if I had a pencil on my verb side or a fork on my verb side, I'd take care of that too. But I've got bird and the squirrel because both the bird ran and the squirrel ran. Now though, what kind of squirrel? A hyper squirrel. Which bird? Mad bird. Which bird again? The bird. The doesn't take care of squirrel because once we've done it once, we don't have to do it again. And then our conjunction right there. Since we have two subjects, we're looking at a pencil on the subject side. But we don't have one on the verb side, so subject predicate line. There's a dotted line that's not very dotted. And let's fill it in. Ran is still going to go on the verb side. Bird goes first. Squirrel goes second, because again, order matters. Conjunction gets taken care of right there. And then for the bird side, how many parking spaces are we going to need? If you said 2, you're correct. Let's stick them in. 2 parking spaces off of bird, and then how many parking spaces off of squirrel? If you said 1, you're also correct. Then again, order matters. And there we go. So now let's go to the assignment that's in your PDF. Move this ahead a little bit. All of these are only the subject side of the sentence, so you don't have to worry about the verb side. It's not a big deal. And there are a couple that have been done for you. So let's just run through them, make sure that you're clear about what's going on. A torn sleeve. Our subject predicate line again is right there. The person, place, thing, or idea, the noun, right there. What kind of sleeve? Torn sleeve. Which sleeve? A sleeve. Then when I do my diagram, there's where my subject predicate line is. My noun goes on the line. Parking space number 1, parking space number 2, A, and torn. And I don't have a conjunction to be worried about, so I'm good to stop right there. Let's do one more. There we go. A red, white, and blue flag. Again, this is only the subject part of the sentence. You don't have to worry about the verb side. All right. So here's my subject, where my subject predicate line would be. Whoops, where it would be. And my noun is a flag. What kind of flag? Blue flag, white flag. What kind of flag? Red flag. What kind of flag? One more time. A flag. And here's my conjunction. So here's my line. Here's my subject predicate line. And since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a conjunction to deal with, I need to make a pretty big line because I've got a lot of parking spaces that I need to fit in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And my barrier, my concrete barrier, my dotted line, goes between the third and the fourth one. So now filling that in, my noun still is flag. Then A, red, white, and blue flag. And that's all we have for that particular sentence. So give this assignment a try. Let us know if you have any questions. Remember, you can either print out the PDF, do it on the PDF and send it back into us, or you can do it on a piece of notebook paper, take a picture of that and send it to us, or if you want to, grab something that you have around your house, sticks, tape, toothpicks, straws if you have them, things that you can, Legos, that you can make these diagrams with and make your diagrams that way. That's an option too. But we do need to have a picture of it so we can give you a grade. Good luck, guys, and may the force be with you.